Chapter 15. Game over. Better not be. Doesn't say final chapter, so the game better not be over yet.
I can't believe we have to go to practice like everything's normal. You don't think he'll hurt anyone if they mess up a set or add a stinger, do you?
I don't know, but I can't tell her that. I'm sure he wouldn't shoot anyone over a silly mistake.
I hope you're right.
Stay safe, Susie.
You too.
We hug briefly before heading over to join the others. Friendship!
Hey, you two. How are you doing?
I see your trombone is back to normal.
For now.
Alright. Everyone begins gathering around for stretches. Mr. Wiley is at the end of the field talking to the pit. Interesting. While he's out of earshot, I take the opportunity to reassure everyone. Everything is going to be okay, guys. Just treat this as you would any other practice.
Seriously?
How do you expect us to do that? I know it won't be easy, but please bear with me. We'll get through this together. Why hasn't my daddy come looking for me yet? Did our parents forget about us?
God help Mr. Wiley when he has to face the wrath of my mother after this.
With luck, he'll be facing the wrath of the legal system. This is kidnapping. He won't get away with...
Everyone ready to start?
Yes, sir. We're ready.
Then what are you waiting for? Block it up.
Mr. Wiley looks like he's about to be sick. I wonder if the reality of what he's done is settling in. He probably hasn't slept in, like, several days. As the band moves off, I find myself standing next to him. Just the two of us. Oh, you brave, girl, you brave. It's not too late to turn back.
Huh?
Let us go, and everything might turn out okay. You might get 5 years taken off your sentence. Mr. Wiley stares at me for a few seconds, his face worn, his eyes tired. Somewhere within their blue depths, I think I see a flicker of fear. But then it's gone. His expression tightens.
Let you go. Why would I let you go when there's still so much more to do in the show?
I should have known not to get my hopes up. He's completely insane. He's past the point of no return, and reasoning isn't going to get us anywhere. I mean, you touched a small spark inside him, maybe. We can only rely on ourselves now. Susie, you should try to eat.
I'm not hungry.
Neither am I, but we'll need our energy.
For practice?
That, and for our escape.
About that. What if Mr. Wiley comes after us with his gun when we're escaping?
He's not going to. We'll leave during the night and we'll be super sneaky about it.
Seriously?
You want to go running into the woods in the middle of the night?
We know. It's a terrible idea.
It's the worst idea I've ever heard. There are bears and who knows what else out there. But I'll take my chances. I like that Felicity is the one that brings up the bears, not the girl that actually saw the bear. You will? Yes, I don't want to stay here a minute longer.
You'll have to until we finish construction on the tunnel.
When do you think it will be done?
If we can all come together and work on it, I'd say tonight.
Really?
Yeah. I'm determined to get out of here as soon as possible.
Me too. For now, let's focus on getting through the rehearsals. During downtime, everyone should rest up and pack what they'll need for the walk home, but only the necessities like food and water.
I'm so sorry, game console. I can't take you with me, but I promise I will come back for you.
We all force a laugh, trying to keep the mood light. Except for Felicity. It isn't long until it's time for afternoon practice. We have a 15-minute warm-up, then split into sectionals. As much as I'd love to use this time to dig the hole, I should do my job. Who knows what Mr. Wiley is up to? Hey guys! Working hard?
More like hardly working.
Kidding.
I mean, yeah, working hard.
Mm-hmm. No Alex again? Is he off with the low brass?
NMP.
Like I said before, we're more productive without him, so I'm cool with it.
I'm not cool with it. If Alex is gone after being like, I say we like punch Wiley in the face and make him let us go. And what was the other thing? When he wanted to go help dig the hole. I'm like, oh, Alex is gonna get us into so much trouble. He needs to be learning music with his section, though.
Hey, Cadence!
Hey, Susie. Huh?
Something wrong?
Did Alex go to the bathroom or something?
How would I know? I don't keep track of that kid's bathroom habits.
I mean, wasn't he having his sectional with you today?
No?
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Alex is missing. I have to find him. I rush back to where the saxophones are having sectionals. Samuel, I think Mr. Wiley's got Alex. Let's go.
Chill.
Slow down, Cadence. If Mr. Wiley pulled Alex aside for a meeting, there's nothing we can do. We should keep going about everything like it's another normal day, right?
Shoot. He's right. I don't like to have my own words used against me like that. This is why Sam's the man, okay? I know, but I should tell Peter.
Don't do anything rash. Wait until sectionals are over, at least.
Okay. It isn't easy, but I rein in my panic and focus on doing the task I've been given. Like Samuel said, there's probably not much we can do. Yeah, I mean, you tried to get Pop-Tart out of there, and then Wiley's like, I'm bringing out my gun.
Hey, you've been hanging around for a while. Is there something you need?
Oops! I didn't realize I was hovering near the trumpets for the last 15 minutes of rehearsal. Peter wraps up the sectional and approaches me. Peter, Mr. Wiley took Alex. We don't know that, though.
When?
A while ago.
He never came back to saxophone sectionals.
Low brass either.
I'm glad you guys are here.
When were you going to tell me? That stupid kid is going to spill our entire plan. If Mr. Wiley hurts him,
Hey.
I'm sure he's fine. He better be. Let's go.
Peter,
Wait for me here, Sabrina. I'll be right back. What's going on?
Peter takes off at a run, forcing Tom, Samuel, and I to chase him. As we run, I explain things to Tom. Mr. Wiley took Alex aside.
That's not good.
Do you think he'll say something?
He's kind of been on the outs with our group lately, no thanks to Peter. He's young, so he might not be taking this as seriously as us.
He's young, but he's not stupid.
Trust me, he's stupid.
You're not talking about me, are you? We all skid to a halt at an unexpected voice.
Thank God. Are you okay? Did Wiley hurt you?
I'm fine.
Good. Now that we have that out of the way, did you tell him anything about our escape plan?
Oh, now you're interested in what I have to say. You're not going to tell me to shut up and get lost?
Alex, please tell us.
No!
I didn't tell him anything about the escape plan. He yelled at me, but when I asked him if he really thought anyone would include me in their secret schemes, he left me alone. Aw, Alex.
How long were you with him?
I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes?
Then why were you gone for more than an hour?
You skipped sectionals, didn't you? He was probably helping to dig the hole. Yup! Ow, no! Leave justice for Alex! Peter whacks Alex over the head without warning.
Oh.
Hey, that hurt!
You deserved it for making us worry. That's it. You're coming to all the saxophone sectionals from now on. You've lost your privilege to visit the low brass.
Aw, man. Hey! Whoa, Marion! You scared me.
What happened to your whole let's stick together shtick, huh? Did that all get thrown out the window or what?
No? Why are you so angry?
Because you left my sister by herself and Mr. Wiley took her away.
Oops. I mean, I thought Susie had stayed with her, but she is here in this scene, isn't she?
No. This is all my fault.
No kidding. I'm going to follow them and make sure she's okay.
I'm coming with you.
Me too.
Me 3. Then stop wasting time and let's go!
Nice to see the siblings worried about their siblings. Feels like I've been running everywhere these days. We creep up to the side of the building, much like we did yesterday, but the window is closed.
I'm going in.
No way in hell.
I'm going in.
I'm going in too.
Have fun.
Marian's like, I'm out. I'm not going in there.
You guys have fun. I'll wait out here.
She's your sister.
Ugh.
You owe me big time for this, Brina.
It's creepy in here.
If we get caught, we're going to be in big trouble. I hear sounds coming from both down the hall and upstairs. Let's split up.
Oh, come on.
No way! Haven't you ever watched a horror movie? We'll be less likely to get caught. Now move it or lose it, I'm going to find Sabrina.
He starts to head down the hall. Where should I look? I'm not joining Peter, so I guess I'm going upstairs.
I'm going upstairs.
Me too. Well, that works out.
If I'd known we were going to be heading straight into the Devil's Den, I would have brought my trombone.
I dearly hope you won't have to use that.
Same.
But even without your trombone, bayonet, I still feel safe with you here.
I am pretty dangerous. If Mr. Wiley comes at us, I'll choke him with my noodle arms.
Even in this dire situation, Tom keeps me grounded and makes me feel safe. He's like a light in this dark and dingy cottage. Ah, did you hear that?
Hear what?
Listen.
There are voices coming from downstairs. Let's go!
That's not what I heard, but I don't protest as Tom grabs my hand and leads me back downstairs. Garth, if that was you, I'm sorry! There's a door open at the end of the hallway. It leads into Mr. Wiley's office. Peter and Marion crouch on either side of it. Tom and I crouch next to them, quiet as mice. Have we seen this angle before? Can't remember now.
Mr. Wiley, please. Can I go now?
Why? We're having such a good talk. I'm so busy these days, it's hard to make time to get to know you kids, especially the guard girls.
I should go. Peter will be looking for me.
The color guard works so hard. You deserve more praise for what you do.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going now.
Leaving so soon? Don't you want to know what happened to Garth?
Eee. Sabrina freezes. I can see her expression through the crack in the door. Her eyes are wide, her lips parted in shock, a look that mirrors my own.
What do you mean? What happened to Garth?
Her words are barely a whisper.
He wanted to leave too.
Where is Garth?
Shut up! I'm the one who gets to ask the questions! If you don't want anything to happen to Garth, you'll tell me what's going on with the band.
Oh, that's actually kind of clever. Alright, Wiley, it took you a while to get there, but that's probably your best option to try to get information.
They...
Yes?
Tom whispers next to me.
Don't do it, Sabrina. Please don't do it.
Sabrina, I trusted you! I mean, I appreciate, though, like, Garth is Garth, I understand. You guys should have just broken it. Well, then the gun, there's just nothing good. There's no good way to handle this.
They're planning to escape.
I knew it! How? When? I want names, Sabrina. I know someone is behind this. Now tell me who. If you do, you just might get to see Garth again.
Sabrina. Sabrina, please.
Cadence
No!
and Tom, it was their idea.
I should have known. Tom, the lazy son of a gun, he'll do anything to get out of working. But Cadence, I expected better of her.
Now tell me where Garth is. What did you do to him?
A hand grabs mine.
We need to go. Now.
I nod, my heart beating a mile a minute. I can feel myself on the verge of panicking. As soon as we're outside, I break into a sprint. Tom loses his grip on my hand. He struggles to keep up with me. Cadence like, I'm out of here!
Cadence, wait!
I don't stop running until I reach the escape tunnel. Then I throw myself down and begin digging with my bare hands. We need to leave now!
Cadence, stop!
Round up the band! We have to go!
Cadence!
There's no time! There's no time! He's got a gun, Tom! And she gave him our names! Suddenly, strong arms wrap around me from behind. Tears break free from my eyes. I gasp for air. No! We have to!
I'm not going to let anything happen to you.
Shh. I've gotcha. I told you I'm not gonna let anything happen to you, remember?
But he knows!
Deep breaths. Come on, breathe with me. In. Out.
I force myself to match my breathing to Tom's. Just when I think I'm beginning to calm down, the image of Mr. Wiley pointing his gun at us pops back into my mind. A sob breaks from my chest. I want to go home!
I know.
I tear away from him and turn around to face him. How can you be so calm about this, Tom?
Just because I'm chill on the outside doesn't mean I'm not freaking out on the inside. But when someone loses it, for some indescribable reason, I grow really calm. It helps balance the situation, don't you think?
I guess. I wipe my tears away.
Man, you're a mess. Mind if I help out?
Yes, please. He helps me to my feet and begins brushing the dirt off my knees and elbows. When he's finished, he tucks a stray piece of hair behind my ear.
There.
I catch myself staring into his eyes. He stares back and gives me a small smile.
Much better.
Where do we go from here?
For now, let's go somewhere else. Mr. Wiley might come looking for us, and we don't want him to see the hole.
And what about practice?
I suppose we could show up and pretend like nothing is wrong. And if he questions us, we act like we don't know what he's talking about. Maybe Sabrina was desperate and gave him names to find out where Garth is.
Garth! How could I forget about him? I was so worried about myself. I'm a terrible friend.
You are not. It's perfectly reasonable to think of yourself first in this situation.
I'm so scared. I hope Garth is okay.
Me too. Maybe he's safe and sound at home and Mr. Wiley was bluffing.
I wish. I hope.
We'd better go. Let's hunker down in my room until it's time for practice. Let's distract ourselves with some more video games. It's a great escape from reality.
At this rate, I'm going to wind up addicted because I'm trying to escape reality so much. Well, I mean, if the last thing you did in life was play a video game, that's not too bad. My breath catches in my throat. Tom and I exchange a look of fear.
Open up. It's just me. Oh, get in here, Peter.
Is Sabrina okay?
She's fine. He let her go after that. She didn't tell him anything else, and he didn't tell her anything either. You're not mad at her, are you?
I was so afraid I didn't even think to be mad.
She's in her room crying. She's so ashamed over what she did, I don't think she'll be able to face you for a while. Try to forgive her if you can. Already done. Tell her we aren't worth crying over. Will do.
He leaves. That's really kind of you to say that to Sabrina.
I don't want her to feel upset about the situation. I figured Mr. Wiley would break someone down eventually. I only wish we had one more day before it happened.
We play games for a little while, and time ticks by. With each passing minute, I grow a bit sicker in my stomach. Evening practice is approaching.
We should go.
Yeah. Tom takes my hand and squeezes it.
Hang in there.
I force a smile and squeeze his hand back. You too. Good luck to us all. I may be scared, but I'm still this band's leader. I have to do my duty for my friends. Mr. Wiley? I give him a stiff nod.
Cadence?
He returns it, then goes on his way. Okay, he's gonna chew on it for a bit, I guess. Great. And the suspense continues. If he's not going to act on what he knows now, then when?
Cadence?
Oh, hey Clark. I feel like it's been ages since I talked to you.
Well,
Yes, I don't exactly come bearing good news. Mr. Wiley came to me a few minutes ago and foretold of a promotion coming my way soon.
Ah. Well, congratulations, Clark. What?
He was being rather cryptic. If I were you, I would be careful.
You know what? I appreciate Clark coming giving me the heads up. This is something he really wanted for a long time, and he's still like, this is bad news bears. I'm being as careful as I can, and it still does no good. Thanks for letting me know, I guess. How's the comic coming, by the way? Clark stares at me like I just grew another head. Well, excuse me for trying to keep the conversation light.
It's coming along slowly. I haven't had much time to work on it, and Tom and I don't always see eye to eye on ideas for the plot.
Why does that not surprise me? Okay, enough of that. I'd better start practice. Everyone, let's loosen up with a lap around the field. Everyone groans.
Well, this sucks.
Why do you hate us so much?
Now this is feeling a little more like band.
Once you're done with that, we're going to hit Jupiter and hit it hard.
Let's do our best, everyone! Woohoo! That's right. Keep it up, Cadence. This is just another day at band camp. You're going to be okay. We tackle Jupiter with everything we've got. Well, most of us.
Alex, why aren't you playing?
Allergies?
How is that an excuse?
I was focusing on not sneezing, so I couldn't play my instrument.
If I had $1 for every excuse I hear from you kids, I could afford the house I live in.
Too real. The night inches by without a speck of drama. It really is just another normal practice. Finally, we reach the last 15 minutes of practice.
everyone, get set.
Set up for a run. Hey, where's the pit?
We all look around in confusion. Wow, I'm forgetting about everyone today. How did I not notice the pit wasn't practicing with us? More importantly, how did Mr. Wiley not notice? I feel bad for them, being forgotten behind the potties all the time. Mr. Wiley looks in that direction, annoyed.
Pit?
10 seconds later, Marion comes rushing out from behind the potties, wheeling her marimba. For some reason, she's really out of breath. The entire pit is. Probably because they were digging.
Here we are! We're ready to begin!
As she passes me by, I see it. Her hands and knees are stained with dirt. No way. Did they take advantage of Mr. Wiley's habit of forgetting the pit to go dig the tunnel? But that's too risky. I catch Tom looking at me with an easy grin on his face. He mouths a single word at me. Tonight? That's my boy.
tonight.
A shiver of anticipation goes up my spine.
Finish setting up the pit so we can do a run. Tonight, we're going to make it interesting.
Define interesting.
We're going to do this run without a drum major.
What?
It's a fun little exercise to see how well the band can stay together based solely on using their ears. Once you find how difficult it is, you'll realize how important the drum major really is.
I struggle to find my voice. Are you sure about this?
What's wrong, Cadence? I thought you'd be happy for the break. Tell you what, why don't you come up on the lift with me? It's quite a view. Nothing like seeing that show from up there. Nothing.
Thanks, but that's okay. I'll watch from down here.
No. You should watch it from the lift. It's a sight you're not going to want to miss.
He motions for me to step on the lift, and I know I can't refuse him. This is it. He's going to interrogate me in front of everyone, or make an example of me. I'm terrified. But I have to do it. Breathe, Cadence. In. Out. I step onto the lift.
Good choice. Up we go. Pit, take us away.
The lift rises up. The band watches me go from their starting positions. I can feel Tom's eyes on me as I rise higher and higher towards the heavens. The lift clanks to a stop. I grip the railing until my knuckles turn white. It's a lot higher than it looks. The floor trembles beneath me, and I wonder how old this thing is and how much weight it can support.
You ready, Cadence? Come on. Step right here.
He points to the spot next to him. I slowly make my way over, continuing to focus on breathing.
There we go. Feeling good?
I'm fine.
Not a fan of heights?
No, not really.
Don't worry about it. It'll be over before you know it.
Any second, I expect him to push me off the lift. Maybe he'll pretend it was an accident. But my friends will know the truth.
1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and.
All right, here we go. I'll count you off.
The final run-through begins. I continue to cling to the railing like it's my last lifeline. I can't even focus on the show. All I can see is Mr. Wiley next to me gazing down at the field. I wait for him to make some kind of move, but he doesn't. He doesn't move. He doesn't say anything. He just watches the opener with an unreadable expression on his face.
How about that? You managed to stay together. Maybe we don't need a drum major after all. Keep it moving. Next up is the ballad.
The beautiful yet haunting melody of Venus rises from the field.
Take a good look.
Sorry?
I said take a good look.
He turns to face me.
You have to appreciate these moments for what they're worth, Cadence. Because you never know which moment will be your last.
What?
School years are short. The marching band season is even shorter. We'll only all be together like this for so long. You've got to treasure the time you share with your friends. Because then, in the blink of an eye, it's over.
The ballad ends. Mr. Wiley snaps his fingers, and I accidentally jump, causing the lift to shake beneath me.
Finish out the show!
Breathe, Cadence. You're still alive. In. Out. In. Out. Please let this be over soon. The band hits the climax. The final note soars across the night sky. And just as they cut off, a hand collides into my back, and I let out a scream. Mr. Wiley claps me on the back, laughing.
Wow! That was a lot better than I expected it to be! Don't you think so, Cadence? You're pale as a ghost. What's wrong?
Everything is wrong! Damn it, just let us go home! Let us go home! Nothing. I'm fine. I know you know what I've done. Just say it. Say it and be done with it.
Then let's head on down and wrap up this rehearsal.
Wiley's driving us crazy. We ride down on the lift. Even from this height, I can see the concern shining in my friend's eyes. I try to keep my head held high, but I can't hide the fear on my face.
Congratulations!
I just want you all to know that I'm proud of you. There aren't many bands who would willingly stay in band camp. That just goes to show how serious about this you all are.
Willingly.
To the ready.
Make sure you all go straight to bed so you're well rested for tomorrow. All right?
We haven't done this in a while, but we oblige, spreading our stances and bowing our heads.
Band. Dan hut.
BMBMB! Despite our fatigue, we snap to attention with surprising strength.
Good night, everyone.
So why did he tell Clark that there's going to be a promotion and then nothing happened? Maybe he was pleased by the progress and changed his mind? Wiley. As soon as Mr. Wiley leaves, Tom comes racing up to me, followed by Susie.
Cadence, are you okay? I thought for a moment he was going to push you off.
What did he say to you?
It wasn't good. He told me to appreciate these moments for what they're worth because they're over before you know it.
Was that a threat? A threat barely hidden inside a cliché. It's too dangerous for you to stay here any longer. We're leaving tonight. The tunnel is almost finished. If everyone can pitch in, we should be able to finish within an hour or two.
Let's go.
Cadence, I think you should go back to the room and lock the door. With what Mr. Wiley said to you tonight, you can't risk crossing him again.
But I can help. It's important that we finish. I look to Tom. His sapphire eyes are soft with worry.
Your safety is what's most important.
It's true that I would love to go back to my room and collapse in my bed. You should stay in your room then too, Tom.
I'll be okay so long as I have my trusty Tom Bayonet by my side. I'm more worried about you.
We all are.
I look around, surprised to see that I am suddenly surrounded by people that care about me. It dawns on me the sheer amount of new friendships I have forged in these past few weeks, and my heart grows incredibly warm. I find myself smiling. Okay. I'll hide in my room while you all finish the tunnel.
Leave it to us. We've got this. I'll come knock on your door when we're ready to leave.
Shouldn't somebody be with her, you know, in case Wiley's like, hello, we should talk a little bit more. We walk back to the lodge together as a unit. When we get there, most of the band splits off to go to their rooms and grab their belongings. Others head straight for the escape tunnel, intent on finishing it tonight.
I'm going to head to the fence. See you soon, okay, Cadence?
See you soon. As soon as Susie steps outside, I hear Alex asking if she needs help carrying anything. I stifle a chuckle and look at Tom, who lingers behind. Don't look so worried. Everything is going to be fine, just like you said it would.
Yeah. We just have to believe.
He hesitates, as if there's something more he wants to say. Tom?
Cadence, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
Well, never mind. It can wait.
I swear, if you don't tell her that you actually like her and one of you dies, it's awful. What?
I'll tell you later, okay? Lock the door and don't open it for anyone but me.
He leaves, shutting the door behind him so I can't get another word in.
Dang it! I hate being left in suspense. What was he going to say?
I wonder. I make sure to lock the door. Then I throw myself onto my bed with a sigh. I don't know how long they'll be. Perhaps I'll take a nap until Tom comes for me. It will be important that I have strength to leave here. Sure. I close my eyes. Lying on my cozy bed in blissful silence is comforting. All of my worries are drifting farther and farther away.